Because we're talking about spring this week, and on our weather chart, we was talking about being partly cloudy. Yesterday was Monday, and raining today, which is Tuesday, because rain is a part of spring. Spring is one of the four seasons, and in the springtime, it rains a lot because the earth was asleep and everything was dry, and so it rains so that everything can have a drink and everything can start to growing. And today, I'm going to read Rain, Rain Everywhere. This book was originally published as Molly and the Storm, but the name was changed to Rain, Rain Everywhere. Christine Leeson is the author of this book. She wrote all the words. Gaby Hansen drew all of the pictures. She's the illustrator. Boys and girls, this is the front of our book. This is where our title, the name of the author, and the name of the illustrator, and it was published by Scholastic. You can buy it from Scholastic. This is the back of our book. And this is the spine, where everything is held together with that spine. I ask you a question. Is this a complete picture? It really is, because you've got the little mice in the front with the grasses, and it continues all the way across. So this makes a complete picture. Now I'm going to read Rain, Rain Everywhere, because rain is part of spring. Look at this picture. Isn't this a beautiful picture? This is what spring looks like. And as you can see, it is not sunny. It's partly cloudy, or it's really cloudy. There's spring. The grass is growing, the trees is growing, and the flowers have started to grow. That's spring. It was the first sunny day after weeks and weeks of rain. Kind of like we've had. Can we go out to play, Mom? Asked Molly Mouse, dancing in the pale sunlight. Please. As long as you keep an eye on the weather, said Mother Mouse. I'm sure more rain is on the way. Now look at that. We might wake up in the morning and it might be storming. Just like in the book, we have to keep an eye on the weather. Molly and her brothers and sisters, they scampered across the fields. They chased each other around trees, puffy and white blossoms. They hopped through carpets of bluebells, and bluebells are flowers. They were enjoying themselves so much that they didn't notice it was suddenly getting darker. Ooh, it's getting darker. I don't think it was getting dark because it was night. Look at the sky, boys and girls. What do you think is going to happen? You're right. Those are storm clouds. Plop. Oh, plop. A large drop of rain fell on Molly's nose. Then another and another. Big dark clouds filled the sky, and the rain started to fall faster and faster. Oh, we'll never get home in time, groaned Molly. Where can we find shelter until it stops? Look at them. There they are. They didn't do what their mom told them to do, and she said keep an eye on the weather. Just then, a squirrel hurried by on her way home. She stopped when she saw the wet little mice. Her own family was safe and warm in their nest, and she couldn't possibly leave the mouse out in the rain. Come with me, she said. You can stay at my place. Look at that. And it's really raining now. It is raining hard. Squirrel ran ahead and bounded up a tree, but the mice didn't follow. Your house is too high, and it doesn't look safe in this storm, said Molly. An old harvest mouse popped her head out of the long grass. You can stay with me, she said kindly. I have a nice warm nest of twigs. There they are. It's raining. Harvest Mouse, she scuttled to her home, But the mice didn't follow. They could see that her woven nest was far too small for all of them. Just then a little rabbit found the mice. "You can come to my place," cried Rabbit, "and join my baby brothers and sisters in the warmth of our burrow." He couldn't leave these poor little mice out in the storm. Look at that. Dark clouds, raining. Rabbit hopped down his rabbit hole, but the mice stayed outside. "Your home is very full," said Molly, peering inside at all the baby rabbits. "I think we'd be too squished." Before Rabbit had time to answer, he and the mice heard someone calling. Molly pricked up her ears. "It's Mom," she squealed. "It's Mom." And she was dancing around. "Thank goodness I found you," cried Mother Mouse. "The storm is getting worse, but there's an old hollow oak tree nearby where we can stay dry until the rain stops." The hollow oak tree stood at the top of a slope. The mice scrambled inside and were soon warm and dry. "We'll stay here tonight," said Mother Mouse. "You can all curl up together and go to sleep." Look at that. They're all trying to go to sleep. Nice and warm and cozy with Mom. But Molly couldn't sleep. She lay listening to the roar of the wind and the pounding rain. And she was worried about her new friends. Would Harvest Mouse's house be destroyed? Would Rabbit's burrow flood? And Squirrel's nest, would it be blown away? Molly looked at her family sleeping snugly. She couldn't leave her friends out in the storm. Molly hurried outside. That was not a safe thing for her to do. The wind tugged and pulled at Molly as she struggled across the field. There, huddled under a swaying tree, was Squirrel. "You must come with me," said Molly. "We found the perfect place to stay." Just then, Harvest Mouse appeared out of the grass, looking tired and messy. "Can I come too?" she asked. "Of course," said Molly. As they made their way back, they passed Rabbit and his family huddled under a bush. "You'll be nice and warm if you come with us," said Molly. There they all are. Look at that. All the animals. They were all a mess. At last, Molly and her new friends reached the shelter of the old oak tree. Outside, the wind battered the trees and flattened the grass, but inside, everyone was safe and dry. Look at that. The squirrels, the rabbits, the mice. Everybody's in there safe. The wind had stopped by the time morning came, and as the sun crept up into the sky, the animals crawled out of their shelter. There before them was a rainbow stretching as far as the eye could see. "It's for you, Molly," whispered Harvest Mouse. "It's a special present for saving us." And Molly smiled happily, surrounded by her family and all of her new friends. Look at that. Isn't that rainbow pretty? That is a really pretty rainbow. It's got all the colors, all of the colors. Purple, blue, green, yellow, and red. Very pretty. Spring has sprung. Look at there. Look at that beautiful picture of spring. I hope you enjoyed this story about friendship and about spring.